Hey everybody, welcome to the All-American General Knowledge Quiz. There are 3 categories today: American Geography, Inventions, and History. Are you ready? Let's go! What is the capital of the United States? New York, Los Angeles, or Washington? Washington, D.C. is the answer. What is the largest state in the United States by area? California, Alaska, or Texas? Answer B, Alaska. What is the highest mountain peak in the United States? Mount McKinley, Mount Rainier, or Mount Whitney? And here's the answer. Hit the like button if you guessed that correctly. What body of water borders the eastern United States? Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, or Gulf of Mexico? Atlantic Ocean is the answer. Which state is the only U.S. state made up entirely of islands? Maybe Florida? Nope, it's Hawaii. What is the largest desert in the United States? Mojave, Sonoran, or Great Basin Desert? Mojave Desert is the answer. Okay, which city is known as the Windy City? New York, Chicago, or San Francisco? Answer B, Chicago. The Grand Canyon is located in which state? Arizona, Nevada, or Utah? Arizona is the answer. Where is Silicon Valley, a major technology hub, located? Any guesses? In California, of course. Which U.S. state is known as the land of 10,000 snakes? Michigan, Minnesota, or Wisconsin? Minnesota is the answer. Mount Rushmore, featuring the faces of 4 U.S. presidents, is in which state? South Dakota is the answer. What is the smallest U.S. state by area? Delaware, Rhode Island, or Connecticut? Answer B, Rhode Island. And now a few questions about American inventions. So, who invented the telephone? Thomas Edison, Alexander Graham Bell, or Nikola Tesla? Answer B, Alexander Graham Bell. What did the Wright brothers invent? Automobile, airplane, or light bulb? Airplane is the answer. Okay, who invented the first practical light bulb? A, B, or C? Answer B, Thomas Edison. Who developed the first successful liquid-fueled rocket? Any guesses? Robert H. Goddard is the answer. What did Cyrus McCormick invent that revolutionized agriculture? Tractor, cotton gin, or mechanical reaper? Answer C, mechanical reaper. Who invented the first successful electric car? Musk, Edison, or Morrison? William Morrison is the answer. What did Benjamin Franklin famously experiment with? Electricity, radioactivity, or automobiles? Answer A, electricity. Who invented the assembly line used for mass production? It's not a difficult question. Henry Ford is the answer. Who's credited with inventing the game of basketball? James Naismith, Walter Camp, or Abner Doubleday? Answer A, James Naismith. What did Philo Farnsworth invent? Airplane, radio, or television? Answer C, television. What did Willis Carrier invent that changed indoor environments? A, B, or C? Any guesses? Air conditioning is the answer. Who is credited with inventing the phonograph? Tesla, Edison, or Bell? Thomas Edison is the answer. And now a few questions about American history. Okay, who was the first president of the United States? George Washington, of course. What year did the American Civil War start? Answer A, in 1861. In what year did the US enter World War II? In 1941. What was the primary cause of the Great Depression? Any guesses? Stock market crash is the answer. What year did the US Constitution come into effect? In 1789. What territory did the US purchase in 1803, doubling its size? Alaska, Louisiana, or Texas? Louisiana is the answer. What event marked the end of the American Revolutionary War? And here's the answer. Okay, what's the significance of the 13 stripes on the US flag? Colonies, signers of the Declaration, or years of independence? "13 original colonies" is the answer. The Cold War was primarily between which two countries? between US and Soviet Union. Great job! How many did you get right? Share your score in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more quizzes. Thanks for playing, and see you next time.